because I'm 15 weeks pregnant. Yay! I'm very happy and very excited and very nervous at the same time. Also, I feel like crap. So, welcome to my pregnancy. Hey, okay. So this is my stomach, what it looks like. Excuse me, you guys. So if you see on the left side right here, I have stretch marks. This is because this is my second pregnancy. I had a baby 7 years ago, and unfortunately, I didn't take my friend's advice. All my friends told me don't scratch because that's what gives you stretch marks, because you know your body's pulling, and when you scratch it, you tear the skin. So that's pretty much what happened. I was really tired one day, and I guess I didn't feel like getting out of bed. My stomach was really itching, so I like lightly scratched it just a little bit, like in circles, just a little bit. And the next morning I woke up, I had scratches, and this is right where I scratched at, right on this side. So that's why you see stretch marks here and nothing here. So that's a warning to all the women. Also, you can see a big hole here. That's because I was dumb and I wore my earring, my navel ring in my stomach my whole pregnancy, and it really stretched it out. So that's also another warning. Take all your piercings out, you know, if you're going to be planning on having a baby and getting pregnant. So pretty much I'm very happy. This is one thing I'm happy about are my boobs, because you know, a lot of women complain, the bigger breasted women complain, but I'm very happy right now because I'm barely showing, but my boobs are getting pretty bigger, and I'm pretty blessed about that. I'm pretty happy, but but everything's gonna catch up eventually, and you know, I know they're gonna leave eventually too. So everything that's been going on with me is I've been really sick. Like the first pregnancy, I wasn't sick. Like I would have dizzy spells if I stood up a long time. I would sit in between. So I'm really having that. You know, I was having that in the beginning. It's starting to go away, but I've been really dizzy, really fatigued, really tired, and also I've been really sick. I had no appetite. Like I wasn't vomiting a lot. I vomited twice. I'm not really a vomiter, but I've been really like feeling very sick. Like every day I wake up like I had a hangover, like I've been drinking tequila shots all night long. That's pretty much how I felt. And how I've been feeling, it's actually the last week and a half, I've been feeling better. The last 2 weeks, my appetite's been coming back. But it's been crazy. Like they say, all pregnancies are different. This pregnancy really is kicking my butt. Also, like as soon as I started to feel better, I've been having really bad headaches, migraine headaches. And normally, I don't have headaches at all. And it's been kicking my butt. So just dealing with that. I don't want to take any type of medicine because unfortunately, my daughter, when she was born with a heart defect. And after a month old, she went to Cedars-Sinai Hospital to have heart surgery because I guess the medicine wasn't working, and she ended up dying. So it was really hard for me to go through that. I wasn't prepared for that at such a young age. I was in my very early 20s, like right at the crack of my 20s. So right in the beginning of my 20s. So it was really difficult for me because I never imagined that to happen. So like the last few years I've been recovering from that mentally, and I had to find the right person because me and the other guy, you know, that was a hard thing for people to go through at a young age. So I got married a few years ago, about 3 years ago, and for the last year I've been ready to have a baby. So for the last, I guess, 6-7 months, we've been trying and taking all the precautions, and I've been eating healthy and trying to do all the responsible things an adult would do. So that's where I've been. Found out I was pregnant when I was on vacation. No, when I came back from vacation, I found out I was pregnant. And as soon as I found out I was pregnant, I swear, like, the next day, felt like crap. I don't know if it was a mental thing, but totally felt like crap. But that's okay, because something good is gonna come out of this feeling like crap. Something already good has come out of this, so happy about that. So anyway, I'm making this video because I wanted to make it for my friends. I live in France, and my friends live in America, and they haven't really seen me since I've been pregnant. I haven't posted it on my Facebooks or anything like that. I just told a lot of close friends, and I'm really not going to tell many people. And you know, word of mouth, I know a lot of people out here know, because people out here talk a lot. But none of my close friends in America they haven't really seen me since I've been pregnant. So I just want to share this with my friends and with the world. Also, you know, anyone have any questions about my pregnancy, I would love to answer anything I can. Or if anyone dealt with losing a baby and, you know, they want to have another baby and they have any questions for me or anything like that, or if you're an American and you are trying to have a baby abroad, it's a total different experience for me. Because, you know, first off, the one thing that's very different for me is that in the beginning, you know, when we started to have, you know, to try to have a baby, the first couple of months, you know, I started to get a little nervous, because, you know, you think when you start to have a baby, it should happen right away, especially when you're young. And so we were trying and nothing was happening, and, you know, I was nervous because my husband's brother, his daughter has she was born with a birth defect, so we was nervous about that. We just wanted to make sure that that wouldn't happen, because, you know, with my daughter's other circumstances, I was like in an accident when I was 2 months old, and 2 months pregnant, excuse me. When I was 2 months pregnant, I was in a car accident, and that could have had something to do with it, because the fumes were coming in my car my whole pregnancy. So that could have created the defect. The father was doing extracurricular activities, so it could have been many other things. I was drinking a lot before I knew I was pregnant. I found out, I think, when I found out pretty relatively early, but that still can have an effect. So I don't know, it could have been anything, but, you know, you live and you learn. And so what we decided to do, me and my husband, is we decided to get a genetic test done, and everything was okay. We also decided to test the sperm, and when we tested the sperm, the doctor said that there was a problem with the mobility of it, and that it was going to be very difficult for us to have a baby. And that was really, really traumatic for me, because I really wanted to have a baby, and I felt like this is the right time, and it was just the perfect time for me and my husband, you know. So, you know, we got nervous, and the doctors wanted me to have artificial insemination, and I was like, I'm young, I don't want to have artificial insemination. I don't know anyone who's done that, but I just wanted to try. Like, I started researching and looking online and looking on, you know, natural ways to conceive. And we started taking vitamins and changing underwear, because underwear, that can actually have an effect on your sperm count. And my husband, he wears polyester, very tight, sexy underwear, but, you know, it can actually be too hot for the sperm, and it can kill the sperm. And they did a study, and they said that, I think 4 out of 10 men, yeah, 4 out of 10 men who had polyester underwear, their sperm count was relatively low, and they couldn't have babies. But what happens is, after every 3 to 6 months, don't quote me, but I believe it's like every 3 or 4 to 6 months, new sperm grows. So I read that, and also there's different type of vitamins you can take. So we did all that, and voila, I became pregnant. So you guys, if you guys are having problems with getting pregnant or conceiving, you should try the natural way first before you go out and put a whole bunch of chemicals in your body or get cut on or anything like that. Because, and also faith, you know, and when it's right, when the time is right, it's right. You know, right when we kind of wasn't stressed out about it, because you know I was really stressed. I really wanted to have a baby, and after a while I just said, oh, whatever, I'm just gonna concentrate on my career. You know, I was going on vacation, did some things out there for my job, and I found out I was pregnant when I got back. So, you know, don't believe everything you say. So that's one of the things that I didn't like about the difference between American doctors and French doctors, but I can't use that one thing I can't use that one thing to say that the doctors out here aren't that smart, but because in America that's happened to many people too, but there's a totally different way of the medical field out here. Like, I know when I was pregnant, I don't remember, I take every month I have to do blood tests out here, and they take it really seriously out here. They really love their citizens and stuff like that. So that's been different for me, just the whole medical part of it. Going to the doctor, I've been seeing a specialist too, just to make sure my baby's okay. So I've been seeing a specialist, plus a gynecologist, plus my regular doctor, plus I go to the lab every month to check my blood. And I don't know, it's just different, you know. Yeah, it's really different here. So that's about it. So anyway, I'm going to be doing my next ultrasound, and I should know the sex of the baby. My husband really wants a daughter. I don't care. I just want a healthy baby. I'm down for whatever, girl, boy. I'm happy with whatever. I'm just happy to be pregnant, and I just feel really blessed right now. So I'm going to do another video after I find out, and I'll probably post the ultrasound online, and then you'll see more. Maybe you have any questions, feel free to ask me, and thank you for listening to my story. Bye.